Hi, good morning everybody. I just wanted to deliver a short message to people. I know a lot of people are stressed, a lot of people are worried, a lot of people don't have clarity. And this comes from not being grounded in nature, not being grounded in yourself, and not being grounded in your connection to the Creator. It's easy for any one of these things to happen because the matrix is designed to keep you in stress loops, fear loops, anything that harvests your energy, takes away your power. So I wanted to deliver a message today, how to pray effectively, how to deliver our prayers. Inside the simulation, everything is running on vibrations and frequencies, and we hear these words, and these words are not the same. They have a correlation between them, but they are not the same. So if we just start with some basic language before we describe how to deliver a prayer, then you can work with intelligence and the energies a little bit more clearly, consistently, and have some control of what you're doing. So a vibration is a type of sound wave. It will have a frequency behind it. All of these have mathematical numbers. That translate to their respective, whether it's a frequency in hertz, whether it's a sound wave, whether it's a color. So a color has frequency, and that frequency has a sound wave. So if we try and understand it like that. Now inside the simulation, we're inside an electrical cage as such, a cage that consists of many, many different waveforms. Now, here is your little precious body. If I could use this beautiful leaf here. This is your little precious energy field. And this consists of an average vibration, because inside your liver has a different vibration to your kidneys, and your kidneys, although you have two kidneys, could have two different vibrations depending on their state of health. Now low vibration is where we tend to find the ego distortions, the dis-ease, the distress. And when we come into the higher frequency fields, the harmonics, we come away from the nuisance channels, and we tend to find less of the dis-ease, distress, etc. So that's where we're aiming for a better harmonic, a higher frequency. Now inside this place here, our precious little vehicle, avatar, which houses our powerful consciousness. That's really the main driver and operating system, and our connection to the One, to our Creator. This is constantly under bombardment here. Now if we take us up back to basic form, all matter is light. So you can shine a torch through me, you can put an x-ray through my skin. I appear dense because you don't have bright enough light to look for me, but light to look through me. But light can actually penetrate our form, and constantly does, through its vibrations, frequencies and colors. Now inside this electronic cage where we are, our little frequency field, we have to protect it and ground it and clean it. This is subject to a lot of different waveforms every day. All the G's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's subject to Jew weaponry. It's subject to LED bombardment, Wi-Fi's, electromagnetic frequency, electromagnetic radiation, the harps running through here. So everything has a vibration and frequency, and everything that comes into our energy field is either going to be a plus or minus in that energy that is experiencing. Now, if you want to take your prayer, and you think of your prayer as a packet of intelligence, it's data. It's carrying a color, intention, frequency, vibration in it, even if you're not able to perceive it. Now that little prayer packet has to navigate all those bombardments of different frequencies to get out of here. So the simplest ways to ensure that our prayers really have more power, they always have power when you have intent anyway, but to have a consistent, clear channel. I always do my best work sitting out here. I'm grounded. I've dispersed the electrical nonsense from my body. I have grounded in here, removed the nuisance channel. Then I connect with heaven. I connect with the One. I seal myself in the light of the One. That means I'm not allowing any other nuisance inside myself. And then I run various cleaning programs. There's the white plasma scarf. I even run the seal through my body, through every one of my cells. That is cleaning, and I see it physically going down and pushing any nuisance channels out. Well, one, I've grounded. That's like stepping up one of the frequency ladder. Two, I've asked the One to seal my frequency. I'm up another ladder. Now I've cleaned my energy field. I'm up another ladder. My channel is becoming clearer, less in distortion. I set my intentions, because whenever we work with energy, we have to have intentions, a clear intention. What am I trying to do? If we don't have a clear intention, mixed signals are returned. So we set these steps. They're pretty easy. And once we get to this level and we are intending, I don't tend to use a lot of words because our words are corrupt. I go into feelings. Feelings are frequencies. I experience heights of joy and love and really good things that I've been into. And those extremes, once I'm in that feeling, then I will share that with the nets, heaven's nets, to support everybody on the exit. Because heaven is now dealing with both sides of the exit. As Rose has mentioned, for the west and the east paths. So I send prayers for the one to support him. I send prayers for Jesus every day. I send prayers for Mother Eve, for Mut, for the rest of our family, for our supporting allied forces, because a lot of people pray to them and pull on power from them in love, and prayers for love, joy as well. So it's a reciprocal. But once that packet of intelligence is set and that frequency is quite clear, it's like an arrow. I say it, boom, it has a better chance of getting through the electrical disturbance up into the ethers. And be consistent, you don't have to use anybody else's prayers. I pray, I talk from my heart, and I have general conversations as well. If I want to know something, I'm pretty consistent. I ask for full clarity. What am I seeing? I ask for the understanding with it. I ask for the knowledge to be able to relay it simply to people. And I always ask for better ways to heal. And we can heal in huge ways. Once we're aligned, we have crystal clarity, we're out of those nuisance bands. Once we connect into the fields of love, love as a state of consciousness, this is on a scalar wave as well, a frequency. Love as an emotion is very low. It's attachment, and it's control you see in relationships. But if you go higher up that scalar wave and you come to love as a state of being, we start to detach from that. And we love, even if the love doesn't look perfect that is returned to us or around us, we understand it is what it is. We don't heal anything but ourselves. And when we heal this frequency field and we develop our connection to our Creator and to the One, that's more powerful than anything. Now, over life, I've shared in other places, I've done a lot of initiations, a lot of rites of passages. I've done so many different things, not only as a shaman, but also in trying to understand a lot of the other energy fields, a lot of the different practices that we used out there. And those practices, in a lot of cases, do return real feelings, but they are real feelings borrowed within here. As I stripped off those initiations and took away those rites of passages and developed my connection solely with my Creator, so I was in soul, S-O-L-E and S-O-U-L, soul occupancy of my channel, my energy field actually became stronger and clearer. So there's a lot of people still doing a lot of things. We can't change anybody's mind, and we're not allowed to interfere in anybody's path. But if we can share knowledge that somebody might hear in their own time that can help them back to heaven's path, great. Because a lot of very beautiful souls and quite awake consciousnesses are still experiencing big traps. So they may have been aligned with heaven, and then they go and do spiritual practices that actually takes them back onto the west path, because a lot of the connections down here are hooked into the matrix dimensions, and therefore you are linking in with those experiences and not really getting the heavenly experiences outside of here. So just to be aware of that. So it's very easy. If you want to pray, you pray from your heart. It's sincere. We clear those steps, rising the frequency ladder. So our channel is as clear as it can be. We send out that packet of intelligence, because it is intelligence. It's in light form. We send it out, boom, and it goes. Some other things I know people get confused, or when they pray, they just pray for themselves. That is good. It's noble to always seek betterment in yourself. But it's also, you have to return to the fields and say thank you, thank you for the things that are good in your life. And I always do extra prayers, of love, safety, nurturement, removing fear, healing people, giving people joy, peace. And I send those extra prayers for heaven as well, so heaven can use wherever they want. So we are continuously able to use alchemy, real magic, light transferences using intelligence to work with heart coherence in alignment with our connection with heaven to help many more people than you probably think that you are reaching. Anyway, with divine love, I hope that understanding the prayer and its waveform and how to get it out more consistently helps you. With much love. Ha.